I've had this game for a week, and now some of the streamers that I watch are playing the game. So we need to play it now, because if I don't play it now, I won't be able to watch them ever again. That's sort of the unfortunate part, is that somebody plays a game that I wanted to play, that I've had for a while, but I didn't have time to play, because, Sundays are horror days. Then, it's kind of hard for me to go and play the game. It's hard for me to go and watch them, because then they'll spoil me. You kind of want to taste that nose. What do you think it tastes like? Like sadness? Like the way that math tastes like? The way it makes you feel? The way it covers your mouth and fills you with this feeling of sadness and pain and regrets, because you think to yourself, you wish that you remembered to do all the math in school, but instead you pretended like math wasn't necessary, and so you lost everything in life. Sadness. I bet that one power-up tasted really good, though. This is Idols of Ash. Okay, well, that's a very sudden intro. The reason why I want to play this is because I have a fascination with climbing games. As you all know, I love climbing games. It's one of those things that I can't really seem to get away from. This seems a bit like that. Except not really, I guess. A long journey, sleepless night. All that matters now is finding it. It. What is it? And seeing her. Her. Who is her? Who is she? Is it me? Is it very quiet? I can't really tell. Everything's very quiet. Here we go. I want you to hear my footsteps. The way my feet clap on the floor. What the fuck is this? What is this? Is this my attack? Can I just do this? It's like I'm playing Minecraft! It's honestly a bit like Minecraft, you know? The way you like punch rocks and trees and stuff. Yeah, I've had this game for a week. This game was free when it came out. I didn't get it for free because, small game. You pay money for it. It's $3. It's not that much. Oh, that's a weird zoom. And when I saw the screenshots, I was like, oh, this looks like fun. It's a bit of a climbing game, I think. I don't really know how exactly you're supposed to climb this, or what even this is. Actually, this looks like a rope. Peer into the distance. But yeah, we're gonna climb. That's literally it. It's a horror game too, so it did have a note about it being in the horror genre. So I was like, okay, maybe we should not play this on a normal day. Oh, climb up. Oh, yeah, I get it. And if you're against the wall, you climb up by doing that. You climb up a wall by doing that, as if you're using it to leverage yourself up. Otherwise, you go up like this. Okay, I get it. You pull in the rope by doing that, and you get some serious boost. Can I go all the way up there even? I wonder how high I'm able to go. Nothing's stopping me, right? Like, I can go anywhere, really, right? I could just go up here. What's up here? What? Was I supposed to be here? I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. It's a bit of a barren wasteland. It's a bit of a shithole. Where is that the game? Chat, I think I beat the game. It's an invisible wall. Is this the moon? I don't know. There's nothing left for me out there. There's nothing left for me out there, chat. Nothing left. That's an interesting, I actually really like that idea of using the secret sort of top of the building to where you can jump off of as a way to tell what was the noise? As a way to tell a bit of a story and to say, there's nothing left for me out there. That's what the NASA spaceship saw. They're back on Earth now, so they can tell us everything that they saw. Do you think if the astronauts saw an alien, do you think they would let us know that they saw an alien? Because again, this is the moon, right? But like, do you think they would also talk about the aliens that they saw? What if an astronaut had the opportunity to mate with an alien, do you think they would come back and report on their experiences to the NASA team? Or do you think they would hide that information like gold? My theory is they would just mate with the alien and they would just have fun and they just wouldn't even bother telling anyone, and you just have to figure it out, right? They come back to Earth a little bit too sad, a little bit too happy, perhaps, a little bit too relaxed. Nothing left for me out there anymore. There's nothing left for you anywhere. It seems like I'm a loser. Just rocks. Oh. Okay, how do I get down now? How do I control the slide? Okay, I get the mechanics. So you can go up and down. I just need to get to the bottom of this place. Just need to get to the bottom of this place. Yeah, I'll get to the bottom of this. Throw grapple claw. I've already figured that out. I've already figured that out. Oh, shit. Okay, and then you can slide down or go back up. Okay, it's a little... This is weird. This is weird. It's a reverse climbing game. Die! This is a cool game. It's a reverse climbing game. You don't just go up, you go down. Why are there ghostly buildings everywhere? And when you go down, you go further and further. We have to get to the bottom. Breathe in the ashes. You breathe in the ancient ashes. The musty scent of stale air is replaced with pine and morning dew. You can almost see the faint outline of your village stirring awake. You remember, it was the day you left for this place. You don't want to remember this. It serves no purpose to you now. These ashes will remember me. I'm going to assume that's a safe zone. You know what I think that they saw? The NASA space people? I think they saw a truly unspeakable... I think they saw me. They saw me and whoever this character is jumping around, being a maniac, throwing their life away, throwing themselves against the rocks, throwing ropes everywhere, shooting ropes to try and keep themselves stable. But it never worked. Breathe in the asses. I wonder... There has to be secrets in this, right? Like, a game like this has to have secrets. It's too obvious not to have secrets. Where do you think the secrets are, chat? I bet there's a secret over here. This looks too secrety to not be a secret. And maybe each route is different too. I'm going to assume that every route is slightly different. But you can also swing, so if I get enough speed, I can swing like this. I get the gameplay. This is a really good game. Wow. What's over here? And what's the difference, actually? No, not the secrets. Not again. It's too obvious not to be a secret. See, aren't you glad that I stopped playing Metroid Prime? So that you can stop hearing me say it's too obvious not to be a secret? I think my playthrough was marked by a heavy usage of that phrase. My belief that there was something more there, hiding in the wait. Because look, if I went down a different way, could I have seen a different world? Somebody broke the ashes. Interesting. So those ashes are no longer available. Uh-oh. You know what's also not available? My legs! It's okay. We try a different route. Every climbing game. You know what it is? This game kind of feels like Peaks of Yore. It's not really the same mechanics of climbing, but it does have that same feeling of momentum. You have to care a lot about your momentum and how you move. And I think Peaks of Yore did that very well compared to its contemporaries. What is this? A latent ember has rekindled some vitality. I think that healed me. You can find healing items. So there are secrets. Okay. There's secrets. There are secrets. Do we go left? Do we go right? I don't know. What is that? Again, fair warning, I am a screamer. So if you don't want to be scared, don't watch this, because I will scream too. But something made a weird noise. I think maybe I go like this. Yeah, that's good. Oh. That's, huh. This is a nice take on the climbing genre. The idea of going downwards is a very interesting mechanic, because going downwards, right, you're at the mercy of gravity. You're at the mercy of the world around you, and you're at the mercy of your control and your understanding of where to start from and where you want to end up. With climbing games, you sort of have this freedom of movement. This one is much more constrained in its freedom of movement, but in a way, it feels like the challenge, it's still there, just in a different way, which I think I really enjoy. Nothing wrong with climbing. But sometimes you have to fall down to get back up. We can go deeper. Can we get much deeper? You're in bed with someone and they start saying, can we get much deeper? And you're like, hurry up, come on. Come on, hurry up. Stop singing. So deep. Can we get much deeper? So deep. Actually, I also really like the mechanics, specifically in controlling it. I really enjoy the way you kind of swing and the way you have to manage going up and down. It feels nice. I imagine this is what people feel like when they first slide up and down like a rope or something, or like a you know, or like it's like how people would feel like the first time that they ever start to go up and down like a pole, and it feels nice. Right? It's the same feeling. It's very fun. You feel much more in control and aware of your body. Can we get much deeper? I see more ashes. There's some more ashes down there. Are there really no secrets? Are there really no secrets? Is this entire thing built for you to go down? What the fuck was that? It's like a... It was weird. It was almost like a horn. Almost something's calling for me. It's very odd. It does feel like the freedom of movement is a little bit odd in that you're not really... I don't know how to say this. It doesn't really feel like you're choosing where to go. It feels like you're just making the best of where you fall into. Like the only thing that I think really differs from a normal climbing game is that you're really at the mercy of your mistakes. Looks odd. I really want to touch those fires. Everything looks so weird. Look, there's a door over there. I swear I see a door. Is that a door? Look, there's a door. What the fuck? There's a secret. Why are we going down? You know, can we get much deeper? What's your preferred level of depth? Do you think you could live in a hobbit home? Or do you think you could live, or do you think you want to live in like a penthouse? You know what I mean? Like how high? What's your ideal height to live your life at? Down is better than up? Yes. You get more force and more friction. You get more like pressure going down and up. When you go too high up, the pressure alleviates and you start to get lightheaded. And it's over. What the fuck is... What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I panicked! I panicked! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want to know what the fuck that thing was. Holy fuck, chat. It was climbing on the walls. It was climbing on the walls. It was getting closer to me. Oh my fucking god, chat. It's really fucking fast. Holy shit, holy shit. I see why this game is considered a horror game. I see why it's a horror game. I don't like that. I really 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 don't like that. Throw your rope. Throw your rope. Hope it grabs. Hope it grabs. It grabbed. Please, please. Pull myself up. Where's that thing? Whatever that thing was. What the did you see it, chat? Please tell me. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, you fucking see it. Yeah, you fucking see it. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so many legs. Oh! Oh, what the fuck? It's getting closer. Oh my god. I don't want to fucking deal with that thing. What the fuck? Chat, it's like a bug. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? It just wants a hug? I don't want to give him a hug. Can I get a hug, motherfuckers? It's those motherfuckers who say, can I get a hug? Oh, what? No hug? Yeah, no hug. You look like a fucking centipede. I don't want a hug. I want to live. Holy fuck. I don't know if I want to be here. You're breathing the ancient ashes. I don't know if I can do this, chat. I have a major fear of bugs, and then I have a major fear of whatever that thing is. Yeah, hugs are nice. Everyone, you just want a hug! I've actually I really like hugs. I'm a huge fan of hugs. I love to give hugs. I love to get hugs. It feels nice to hug someone, but it also feels nice to be hugged. It's just the way that it makes you feel loved, you know? It makes you feel surrounded and loved, and you feel so warm inside. And then they take a bite out of you, and then you think to yourself, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't hug them anymore. But it's too late, because they've already taken your leg, and it's like... And they're gonna have more, you know? They're gonna take more. All you can do is sort of scream and say, someone please help me, but it's too late, they've already eaten most of you. Right? Hug with the hand pat, or no? What is the hand pat? Is it the one behind the back? I do bear hugs. I don't believe in the hand pat, because I feel like the hand pat is too sad. The hand pat on the back. No. I go full on hugs. If I don't feel your skin, I don't think it's a good hug. Not to be like weird about it, but I do feel like that's a good way to hug people. It just feels nice. A slow rub is good. I don't know about that. I don't know about the slow rub. I don't know about the slow rub. What the fuck are these? I'm gonna assume that's the people. I'm gonna assume that whatever that creature was turned them into that. Wherever that creature is. The creature is slowly coming. There's also a tree here. You know, maybe I can get behind the idea of a slow rub. You know, but like for a hug, I feel like it's the same as like a limp handshake. Like it because you lose. Oh no! Oh my fucking god! Oh shit! I really need those ashes. I really need those ashes. Every ash has a story to tell, and I need every single ash. Okay, I didn't know that thing could just be where I'm going. I don't know, like a slow rub. I guess like a slow... Actually, no. I do agree, actually. I do enjoy giving hugs and just kind of like caressing someone. You can see me being a slow rub hater. Phrasing, please. Phrasing. Can we please think about the phrasing of the slow rub and the fast rub? Can we please think about the rub... Can we please think about the rubonomics, okay? The rubonomics, okay? You can't combine that into a sentence and then say that about somebody because it just sounds wrong. Please think about the rubonomics. I'm not a slow rub hater. Now that I think about it, I think I get what you mean. I thought you meant in the same way that that like people would do for, I don't know, just this sort of I guess like I am the worst person ever. He likes pain and pleasure. He likes pain and pleasure, you guess. I like pain and pleasure, you guess. I hate pain and I love... Wait, but doesn't everyone love pleasure? Wait. You don't like pleasure? Isn't that the point of the slow rub? He's playing this game after all. But it's a good concept. It's a good concept for a game. It actually works very well. I really like this concept. I also like how I'm slowly building infinite health. You might not have noticed it, but my health from last time stayed the same, so... But look, okay. I think I get the point of the slow rubs. What I thought you meant by slow rubs was the same way that somebody gives like a limp handshake. I thought to myself, yeah, like a bear hug with a powerful squeeze, that kind of pain. Okay, but I do enjoy that too. But not a squeeze. It's not a powerful squeeze. It's meant to caress you. But I thought the slow rub was you... put your hand limply on someone's back and you kind of do like a there, it's okay type of deal, but like, but you don't mean it. It's almost like the kind of thing that your boss does after saying, but we're family, to emulate the feeling of being your father. You know what I mean? Like that's what it feels like. What I think of when but like now I think what you think, I think what you thought, I think what you meant was, yeah, exactly, with the lower back rub, yeah, exactly, and it's meant to just make you feel nice, and it sort of like pulls you in to invite you. I can get behind that. I like that. Holy shit, it's right there. I like those. I think those are good. Because you want to feel the person that you're with. Like, you want to feel the person that's hugging you. Not to say that like you should always feel them, but like you should feel something. You shouldn't just feel empty inside. It should feel nice. It should feel nice to be caressed and held and sort of like taken care of, right? Like it should feel nice. to have that feeling of like, oh, you know, someone's there holding you, right? Because if you don't, then I don't think it feels good. Getting closer. We can touch this. This is my first ever ashes. That's not the first ash. I need to see the story. You breathe in the ancient ashes. You see Praxtos. His kind and sun-wetted smile is gone, replaced with a solemn line. Is there nothing we can do to change your mind? Places a hand on your shoulder, and you shrug it off. See? That's what I thought. That's what I thought the slow rub was. Just a hand on the shoulder type of deal. Guilt fills your stomach. You don't want to remember this. It serves no purpose to you now. These ashes will remember me. Thankfully, the centipede appears to have stopped. Holy shit, never mind, it's going. I think that is really good. The lower back rub's really good. I think, not even just the lower back rub. I think a lot of things about that type of hug can feel really nice. It's just the fact that, like, you feel like somebody cares about you. You know, like, you feel a certain love and care from the person. It just feels nice. I missed the throw. I messed up the throw. I messed up the throw really, really hard. Am I supposed to be doing this with the centipede chasing me the entire time? This thing's terrifying. Staying closer and closer. Is there no faster way around this? I just want to get the items. These items are good. I know that these items are good. The game wouldn't give you these items if they're not important to your journey, right? Latent embers fill your vitality. The vitality matters. How many of you care about your vitality? Not enough of you. Holy shit, I'm so sick with it. I do need to climb back up though. I missed the one ember. Is it even necessary to collect them all? I don't know. Feels fun though. Swing. Swing. On that note, you will go take some Pepsi Max Cherry. Okay, I actually find it crazy that you genuinely love Pepsi Max Cherry. Of the drinks, I'm actually a huge hater of cherry. I think the vanilla or the crystal white, that's the good one. It's the one that hugged the Pepsi Max Cherry. You just want to hug. You haven't felt love in your life in a long time. I can tell. You felt lonely and sad? Yeah. You don't just want hugs in life. Oh my fucking god, it's gonna eat me. Go hug your centipede. Go hug your local centipede, okay? When's the last time that your centipede has ever felt love? Your centipedes are usually stepped on. They work overtime to free you from spiders. And you don't even care about them. That's sad. Oh my fucking god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, chat, it has hands. I see its hands. It has hands. It has fucking hands. It has hands! Hands! Holy shit, it has hands. Sorry, I had to roleplay. I have to roleplay as somebody who's just come back to life, right? Otherwise, the feeling of the story doesn't work. I have to roleplay coming back to life, having fallen a million miles. We'll just go straight down. I can get that one. I mean, I guess the latent ember doesn't really do anything. House centipedes are nice. Many limbs to hug. Sorry, I didn't know I was in the presence of freaks. Would you... Would you feel worse if someone hugged you and they only had one arm? Right? But do you think you would feel okay? You know what I mean? Because, like, no, you wouldn't feel worse. Okay, at least you're not ableist. You know what? I respect you for that. I respect you for treating all hugs equally. Where is it? I see it. I see it. It's coming for me. I see it. It's gonna eat me alive. Coming down towards me. It's gonna eat me alive. Got to run. You would be, where's the other hand going for the other hand? Waiting for the other hand. That's true. Like, especially if you didn't know that they're losing an arm. A hug is a hug, and they're using all their limbs, so it's still loving. That's true. Okay, now that you've said that, though, If I went and I found my arm and I kept my arm around in the same way that Graves from Deadlock does, or like say like a Necromancer does, okay? If they keep like a limb around, if I kept it around and I used that to hug you, how would you feel? What about hugging with legs? That's just sex. Like at that point, you're so close, you might as well just have sex. It's literally like you're already mostly there. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. Everything just feels wrong about the way that I'm doing this. We only have another hour and a half for this. And then we have to move on to Road to Vostok before it's too late for me to stream. Okay? Not because like there's a time limit, but more because like, you know, just gotta be careful of noise. Ow. What's the point of this stupid fucking rope if it just breaks my legs? Depends on if it's a hug with the chest touching versus the side hug with one arm. That's true! Okay, but like if you're hugging with your legs, then it has to be a chest touching, right? I think hugs, okay, to be fair, it's like with friends, I feel like the chest hug is it depends, it can be a bit too much, right? Especially if like the chests are touching, it's sort of like, you know, you have to be careful not to touch too much. This side is a bit easier to... I'm upside down. This side, I think, is a bit easier to work with because you can do it and it's always in a weird way respectful. Well, shoulders can touch, but not hips. Okay, well, so... Yeah, that's true. Shoulders could touch, but not hips. That's true. That is true. Actually, that is true. I've never truly, except for my wife, I've never hugged somebody with my hips touching them. But I've also never done like chest touching. Like even shoulders... For friends, I do an air hug. I do an air hug in order to give them space. It's only with the dudes that I do like full-on hugs. But for everyone else, I'm just sort of like, yeah, we'll just do like an air hug, you know? Just like a side air hug. Oy, that was a close one. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just have to be mindful. One has to be careful with what goes where. Be careful with what goes where. How do I, Oh, fuck. Oh my god, it's getting closer. It's actually going where I need to go. Oh, no. Please. Don't get closer, please. But the hip touching, yeah, the hip touching would be a bit much. I think the hip touching is a good signal of like, hey, I want to get close to you. But in like a way that's you know, vulgar. It's so vulgar. Ooh. You want to get close to them. They're so vulgar. What do you think this is, a whorehouse? Yeah, I guess like what's the different levels of hugs? I've never hugged someone from behind. I feel like hugging someone from behind is also a lot. Holy fuck, it's getting closer. Okay, the hands appeared. What the fuck were those hands? The hands were grabbing me. That was fucking scary. Oh, I fucked up. I have no momentum. It's over. I'm dead. Okay. Shoulders touch. Yes, that's a good safe hug. Chest touch. Like if your chest touches their chest, I feel like that's the same as your hips touching. Because I feel like then you get very close. One, you feel their heartbeat. Aren't those my hands? They appeared when I died. Actually, those might be my hands. But then why would I raise my hands up to my eyes if I die? But what do I know about dying? What do I know? What do I know about anything, huh? Yeah, so... chest touching, I feel like, is the same as hips touching, because I feel like if your hips are touching, then, you know, your gonads are there. But chest touching, it's like you feel one, you feel their heartbeat. Two, you feel her breasts. Like, you feel their breast. And I feel like that might be a bit too much. You know? Could be a little bit too close. Sometimes you can't avoid that. Like, on the chest, that's true. Some people are well endowed, and there's nothing that you can really do, and if you hug them any other way, it's even more awkward. But in that case, I just don't hug them. I say sorry, but you get nothing. You've been cursed. Sorry to say it, it's your fault. You get cursed. No hugs for you. You only get handshakes. Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? Can you imagine somebody shaking your hand and choosing to hug you based on the size of your breast? Like, that would be. It would just be weird. Like, it would just be weird. I don't do that. At least probably not like, or like, I don't try to hug people on the chest. Anyways, but like, it would be weird to know that like, oh, like if they go and they hug somebody who has no breasts, you get a hug and your handshake is good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh, well, we just get a handshake. I don't know if I can do this. You know, I'm married. Huh? I don't know if it's I don't know if it's really, you know, good. This is a body. I'm hitting the body. I'm smashing a body apart. Where was that save zone? It's right behind me, isn't it? Breathe in the ancient ashes. You see the shape of her. It's frail and twisted now. The coil rot had already done its terrible job and left you with the pieces. You smell sickness hanging in the air. You don't want to remember this. It serves no purpose to you now. I need a BRB. Sorry, I've been asked to open the door. Give me a moment. Hey, I just ate an entire burger. I realized something. It's unfair of me. I'm gonna hug you, chest to chest, tip to tip, hip to hip. No matter who you are. Big breasts, small breasts. Is that my dead wife? No breasts. Maybe like backwards breasts if you have that condition where your chest is caved in. I'll hug you too. Chest to chest. Doesn't matter. Everybody gets everybody gets some of it. Inhaled the whole burger. Sorry, I didn't want to waste time because we don't have much time. And so I figured, you know, I should just do this quickly. I still enjoyed the flavor of it, but my god. It's like speed nutting. It's like nutting when you know that you have to nut very quickly because you have to go back to what you were doing. But just like with food. I felt that with the flavor profile. It what the fuck? It's getting closer. Speed nutting? Yeah, it's like speed nutting. Yeah, like, you know, maybe you have like sometimes you feel like a certain way, but you only have maybe 20 minutes and you're like, hey, well, just gotta, you know, do a quick. Maybe you only even have like 5 minutes and just like, you know what? Just a quick one. You know? Just like But yeah, everybody gets hugs. Everyone gets hugs. I think if you decide who gets a hug based on characteristics, then it's no longer a loving hug. It's actually a sad, sad rendition of our life where our world is full of injustice and biases and judging. We're trying to free ourselves from that hell. And the way to free yourself from that hell is just give love and hugs to whoever wants it. First come, first serve. Holy shit. Except for the centipedes. Do not hug the centipedes. 20 minutes seems long for a speed run. Oh, look at you! Oh, look at you. Lasting longer than 5 minutes. I mean, look at you. Able to get it done in less than half an hour. Oh, look at you. Some of us aren't so lucky. I need to get that thing over there because I'm going to miss out on the story and I'm going to be sad. I have to get that story. Why is it so bright compared to the rest? Why is this one so bright? It's so bright. Some of us take half an hour or longer, okay? Some of us take a while. Some of us... Actually, I guess at some point, yeah, it would be painful. Oh, fuck. No, you're blocking the way. You're blocking the way. Please don't block the way. Please, I need to make it over to the main quest zone. Chat, it's breathing. It's fucking breathing. Oh my god, it's fucking breathing. Oh, fuck. Okay, bit of a problem. I'm missing 1 ashes. I need to know the story. I know this, it seems crazy to want to get the story here when I should be surviving. But I need to know what happened. I need this story. It's the way that it speaks to you. It's the way that this world is trying to say something. I need to know what it's trying to say. Just don't remember where I'm going. There it is. Found it. Get there, come on. Fast, 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 come on. I see it. I see it. Do you see it? It's right there. Just don't let it touch you. Just don't let it eat you. Just don't let it eat you. Lore! But yeah. Everyone gets a hug. Doesn't matter how well endowed you are, okay? Someone could be packing. And I would still have to hug them. Because love is love. If you want to show someone love and affection and you want to tell them, hey, like, you're my homie, you're my person. Thank you for being here in my life. Just giving appreciation to them. You have to give them your full love. Regardless of what they've got. Homie mogging you while hugging. Okay, that would be funny. Like, imagine your homie gets real hard and you're like, holy shit, like, it's huge. But then you can't say anything because then you would imply that yours is... If you think... Because this is the thing, okay? If you see something and you think it's huge, it implies that yours is not as huge. That's actually the secret. You have to downplay everything that you see in order to, like, carry your aura. Because if you say, like, oh shit, that's huge, man. Like, it implies that you haven't seen something as large. You know? Depends. It's okay to admit it. I always downplay the size of everything that I see. I get on an airplane, and I'm like, Air Canada? Tiny. I get on, I don't know. I get on a cruise ship and I go, that's it? Even I could fit more in here. Fuck this! Oh my god! Ah! I think it's easier if I just die. I think it's easier if I die and I go from the top down. In army, in sauna around 80 people, there was this one guy. Was maybe 5'1". All of us were confused how it grew so long. Okay, but like, was it... Did he pop a boner inside the sauna? Like, where's the story going? So wait, you were in the sauna, and the guy popped a boner. There's nothing wrong with that. But, like, that is a bit of an interesting situation where you're like, you don't really know. It wasn't even hard. Okay, then... Actually, I have heard that most porn stars are shorter than you would think. The women especially, but even the men can be very, very short. And I've heard that the trick is sort of the perspective is that the shorter you are, the longer it looks. Right? Short women make you look amazing. Okay? Nothing wrong with a tall woman, but a short woman... That's where it's at if you want to have a confidence boost. Ow! Those were my hands. Why did I bounce? Sauna with 80 people. How big is the room? That's true. How big is the room? I don't know. Do you have a picture? Like now I kind of want to see what you mean because it's like maybe it's freakishly large. Like maybe it's massive and maybe I'm down. You know what? No. Again, okay? You're being mogged. You were mogged so hard, you're still being mogged years later. How long has it been since you've seen his schlong? How long has it been? Longer than his schlong, okay? You're being mogged even ipso facto. Being mogged, you don't want to be mogged ipso facto. If you can't even live in the moment without being mogged by someone's wet noodle schlong, then are you even alive? I say downplay it. Okay? Say right now, admit to yourself, it must have been a visual trick. It must have been a visual illusion. maybe the smoke of the sauna, maybe all of you were getting very dizzy and you couldn't really stay awake, right? Because again, 80 people in a sauna, right? How big is the sauna, right? She makes a good point here. And then think about this. Sauna, hot air. How much oxygen do you have in your sauna? for 80 people to be able to like breathe, right? There's not enough oxygen. Everybody else was stealing your oxygen, therefore you thought that it was huge, but it was actually tiny. I will never let myself get mogged in some I'm just joking. I actually don't care. But I do know people who like think like that, and I would never let myself get mogged inside the sauna. And it's like, man, it really doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't matter. Really big. I had like 10 rows on each side. Holy shit. Wait, that's a huge sauna. And is that just like a standard Finnish army sauna, or is that like a special Was it made specifically to show off his cock? Like what was the point of the sauna? You breathe in the ancient ashes. You in the Finnish sauna, you breathe in the ancient ashes. His penis just hangs there, flaccid, like a wet noodle. And yet this is not like a spaghetti noodle. No, it's like a udon noodle. Ancient asses. See the shape of her. It's strong. Hail, beautiful but distant. Remember this moment. We waited for months for you to return. Every step you had ever taken was a step towards her. Seeing a distant shape is unbearable now. Too far. You don't want to remember her like this. So now, my character didn't say that these memories are something bad, or like they didn't want to be burdened by it. Now they're saying, I don't want to remember her like this. That's a very different thing. No idea. You'd assume since Finns are into sauna, army went all in for it. That's true. That is a good point. It's like if it's a cultural thing, like it makes sense. It's a bit how like I've heard that in Korea, like the South Korean army, the food that they've got going on there is very. Can I see this up close? I don't like that. It actually activates a primal fear in my body with the noise. Holy shit! I think it's terrifying. Aye! That's a huge sauna. It's a massive throbbing sauna. But yeah, I think it was a visual illusion, okay? Male porn stars are short, then it makes it look larger. The women are shorter, which makes it look even larger. You ever see those scenes where they compare their forearm with a penis? Yeah? You ever see the size of some people's forearms? Some people just have really short forearms. It's actually kind of weird to see. I've actually seen a number of people like that with like short forearms, and I always think to myself like, one, it would compare very oddly well. Two, it just doesn't even look like they're like a real human. Like it's odd how small they are. All a visual trick. Good one. I'll just say that's an illusion while in bed. No, honey, I swear it's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. If you could be mentally psyoped into believing that it's larger, like if you could be mentally psyoped into believing that it's the largest thing in the world, would you? I think you would. You would live a life of lies. You say illusion. I say a truth better than any we've ever had. We're talking about this. Again, like just imagine this game in the context of us doing this and talking about this, okay? And now imagine our character sort of wearing like headphones. They're wearing AirPods, let's say. And I've got like my phone out and I'm recording myself go down this hole. And I say, as I get deeper into the hole, I realize that it wasn't that large. You know what I mean? And I just keep memeing about this idea of like, as I go deeper inside the hole, I realize that it wasn't that long. All the while, there's a giant centipede trying to eat me. Slowly getting closer, trying to eat me alive here. So yeah, what happened to him? Like, did you just fuck or what? So what's the point of the story? Sorry, what was the point of you telling me that? Sorry, where did that come from again? What was the context of you telling me that? I didn't make that up, right? I didn't start that, right? I was talking about titties. I was talking about hugging someone who has massive titties. I'm trying to figure out where the large light source is coming from. It's from the sensor bars. Like, you know how in anime when they censor the stuff and they use the like lightsabers? It's that. But it's so large that it causes a residual amount of light to be blasted out in the game. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Sorry. No, you're right. Where is this light coming from? It doesn't make any sense. This light doesn't make any sense at all. I thought maybe there'd be an orb here, but look. The ashes are gone here. These ashes are broken. Whatever broke them, it's gone. There's no fire or anything here. There's just light. Well, this is purgatory. This could be like a purgatory type of deal where it's all sort of magical. Nothing really makes sense. But I need to breathe in all these ashes. I thought my sensor bar joke was pretty good. Like, where's all that light coming from? Right here. And it's like you just look down. It's like, whoa. Flashlights. Flashbang! You know what? You wouldn't get it. We fight for that every single day. We do all kinds of things to get to the point where our light bar gets extra large and they have to swap out the lightsaber for something new. You would never understand. Still to this day. Still to this day. I try. Where should I go here? You think the centipede would try to eat me by now, but it hasn't really showed up yet. The fuck is that? What is that? I should have stayed on the inside. I'm missing something. To the bowels of the beast, something lies waiting for me. Actually, I think the centipede's gone. It's over. I'm free! This is a weird rock. See? It's too obvious not to be a secret. Whack it good. Oh, you would like that, wouldn't you? Freak. Wait, this is... See? This is too obvious not to be a secret. Too obvious not to be a secret. It really is funny. I don't know why. It's like a comedy skit. It's just the way that it slams against the wall is actually funny. It's like a comedy noise. Man, I wish there was a way to control how far you could throw it. A latent ember. So latent ember also comes from the ash pits. Or whatever the ash... what's that word? What I'm trying to look for. Ash... podiums? It's a specific word for the idea of a lantern or a lamp that you light and that you keep there and that sort of like holds something in it. It's almost like a repository. Holy shit. He scared me so hard he made me fall. That's crazy. The centipede's going to kill me accidentally. I wish I could whack the centipede, you know? Just squish it. Just go, end it and end my suffering, right? But we're getting closer. I've got all the ashes. I think. I don't think there's anything else. It's whatever this main building is. And more latent embers. Which again, I'm assuming what happened is that this creature, whatever this centipede is, takes the life of whatever it touches and turns it into whatever that stone is. And so all these statues are people who used to be here but are no longer here. They're all dead. Just feels like the right thing to have. And that actually is kind of a cool concept. I do like the... I've always found that the effect of petrification is a very interesting story element because it feels like... Imagine being churned to stone and simply becoming one with the world around you. And you can't do anything about it. And I think the thing that's interesting is that you could even do it such rock emoji. You could do it in such a way that it even feels compelling in the sense of maybe you're aware of it. Sort of the horror of being locked in your body, right? That the idea of like a locked-in syndrome. Perhaps you're not aware of it, but still, just being stuck there with no recourse, that's scary. I can see that that's a very good concept. We're making good time though. But there's no more ashes. Like, it is weird there's no more ashes. I must have missed something. Ow. Okay, now I see slamming into walls sideways will also hurt. Okay, don't do that. Alright, that's a little weird. I don't know if I can do this. Okay, it's oh shit. Sure, I can swing there, yeah. So where's that light coming from? Wait, so the light is originating from the bottom of the facility. No! Please don't tell me. How far have I gone back? Oh my fucking god. No! That's just one climb? You have one shot. You have to one shot that. What? You do it fast enough, it can't eat me. Just speedrun this. We were made for this. We feel guilty about this, but we were made for this. What if I bring the centipede outside, actually? Maybe I can bring it back to my tent. And tame it. Like a horse. Oh, that's why you're a horse. I'm starting to make it. I get the connections now. What's your spirit animal, chat? What would you want your spirit animal to be? Okay, wait a minute, that's upside down. Wait a minute, these pillars are upside down. Oh, I get what's going on. Yeah, this is kind of like a purgatory type deal. Because the buildings are upside down on the inside, which means that we are now on the other surface. It's almost like a reverse surface. And sometimes your thing can break. But why can it break? Jaguar. Roar. You know what's funny is that you say that as like a joke, right? Or maybe you're serious. But you could have been Aztec or something. There's so I only know this from Age of Empires 3. So please forgive me if my history is wrong. I learned most of my history from Age of Empires. Actually, most of my language learning has been in the context of Age of Empires. So I can say things like "Yes, me lord" very well in different languages, but I can't really do much else. I can also say "attack" very well, which is probably not good to learn to go traveling with. But you could become a Jaguar Knight. The Jaguar Knights were like an elite group of warriors that sort of used the Jaguar as the basis of their capabilities, of their identity, of their persona, of their power. The Jaguars. So you jest, but you could be an elite warrior. If only you could tame. If only you could kill a jaguar, skin its head, skin its pelt to make an armor out of it, and then also wield a giant club, which I think was the whole. Or was that Skull Knight? No. The Jaguar warriors. Sorry, wrong one. Skull Knights were the elite warriors, and they didn't use jaguar skulls. They used human skulls. That's why they were. Elite. Sorry, the Jaguar warriors used slings. So they use slingshots to shoot people with, actually. Sorry, my bad. I got the wrong archetype. Like shooting people? Put that sword down. Put the sword down. It's the wrong weapon archetype. You've got the wrong loadout, man. Oh, bro, come on. We have too many Jaguar. Come on, bro. We have so many. We have, bro. Come on. We have too many Skull Knights, man. Come on. Bow. I think that wasn't the bow like a very uniquely British thing for a long time, or like they were really good at archery for a very long time, and then it became guns after. Whereas like everyone else used slings and stuff to fight with. Circumsigmo. Circumsigmo. Haven't Nightbot.tv. Dashboard. Command. Circumsigmo. Comsigmo. Oh shit! Sorry, not Comsigmo. Sorry, don't use the command. Don't use the command. It's broken. Okay, you may now address Circumsigmo by their names, chat. It sounds like circumcision, and it just gets funnier to say over and over. Like the more that you say it, the funnier it gets. Circumsigmo. Oh man, we're never we will never be sponsored. There is only chance in hell they'll ever be a sponsored. The centipede's back. Go fight, my fellow knights. Yeah, exactly. And his trusty Comseegorse. Oh yeah, Comseegorse, right? Comseegorse. That was honestly, that was really good. That was a really good good joke. Comseegmo. He only responds to Sir Comseegmo. Wait, what should he say though? If you can find me a good knightly emote, I can make that the Sigmo emote. Circumsigmo. See? You believe that his title is his name? No, that's simply his charge. His title is his charge. Okay, it's not working. I don't know how to spell his name. What did they spell his name as? No, you spell it correctly. Circumsigmo. Yeah, you spelled it correctly. Circumsigmo. Chat, we could make an ad. Like, we could make a propaganda ad for circumcision. Where the character... So, like, you know how every single thing now has a mascot? Like K-pop Demon Hunters for K-pop. And, what's his name? Barney the Dinosaur? No. Grundle? What's his name? It's the purple guy. It's the purple guy for McDonald's, right? What's his name? Grundle? We can do Circumsigmo for circumcisions. And when you're getting circumcised, somebody in a knight costume can come in and use the sword and chop the skin of your dick off, right? Circumsigmo here. I've come to free you from your charge. Okay, sorry. You know, I've always wondered this, and I've always thought about this, okay? And I need you to think about it too, because what you just posted reminded me of this concept. If you do anal, and somebody comes inside your ass and you fart, do you not just fart out like an entire spray of cum? Is that not what happens? Like, it's just cum everywhere. On the walls, like because that's what that's what that combo looks like. That emote combo looks like a horse that got cummed in and is like farting its cum out. That's literally that's what it looks like. And I've always thought about this. Circumsigmo, no, don't fart. Circumsigmo, don't fart, not yet, no. Circumsigmo, the knights are not ready yet. Don't let loose, sire. How else do you think, sir? How the else do you think the Comseeg horse goes fast? It's like a booster. It's like a jet booster. Yeah, it's like a jet booster. It has like bonus thrust. It's propulsion. Yeah. You know, there's this fear right now going on that we might not be able to do things once we run out of fuel. And I need you all to think about this, okay? When oil becomes unattainable, when oil is no longer easy to attain, society will move on to milking. Society will milk you for all that you're worth. You'll be milked, and it will go into the engine. It'll go into the fuel tank. It'll just be like a slimy fuel tank. And instead of like the engine burning it, it'll use it propulsion to spin it and to throw it because the mass should provide extra like movement. Like it's like a thruster. Not only a booster, but also works with a Mario Kart squid attack. There has to be a Mario Kart mod where it's the same game, but the squid attack is just white. You know, like the texture for it, it's just a white effect. Just a shader change. Holy shit, it's getting closer. I don't like how it stops. It's the way that it stops and it's trying to find you. As if it knows that you're there, but it can't see you. It can't sense you. It can't taste you. So it wants... It's almost like it wants you to feel your... It wants to feel your fear. Holy shit. Chat. Circumsigmo on the Comsigors as a new Mario Kart racer. Circumsigmo. Imagine you see like a Super Smash Bros character reveal and it's just Circumsigmo. It's just Circumsigmo. And you have to explain to your friends and family what the fuck is a Circumsigmo. Something up there. There's something up there. So who's gonna write a book about his adventures? There's evidence everywhere. There's evidence of every single thing that he's ever done. All of his adventures, his times with his horse. How do you think he fills his horse with a propulsion liquid? Propulsion liquid. Why? Propulsion liquid. I want to see the castle. Where is the castle? I live in North America. I live in North America. I live in North America, and we rarely ever get castles. So for us to be able to see a castle, it is going to be nice. Like, ooh. I've heard that levied as a criticism. The Canterbury Tales. That's good. +2. Holy shit, that's actually good. The Canterbury Tales. You know what's crazy? There has to be like a real porn parody of it out there. Back in ye olden days. Because you know, like people back then in the Middle Ages, they were all freaks. Somebody must have written that at some point. That's already a book. We jest, but it's already there. The Canterbury Tales. It's the thing that they say late at night over hushed whispers and hushed tones, so that nobody can hear it. It's all for fun. They say it in places and in tones such that nobody can hear, and nobody can see it, and nobody can feel it. The Canterbury Tales. This wall provides nothing. Why does this wall have nothing? I've got to make it. I need to see what's atop this castle. Nothing. Nothing. Oh shit. Well, I guess this is the end. Welcome, will Circumsigmo survive an encounter with the Great Centipede? Well, welcome Sigmors. Come Sigors. Comme si, comme ça, you know, French. The translation of the book is in French, is just comme si. Circumsa. I need to grow up. This chat has become vulgar. It's time for us to grow up. Let's talk about fentanyl. That's an adult top. Mounds of fentanyl. Come on, you fucking... Come on, rope, come on, you motherfucker! Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's not die. Let's climb down so we don't die. Why is there so much grass around this area? Now it's getting kind of weird. So the grass... The grass... What's wrong with my accent? The grass is fake. As far as I know, it's based off of the idea of, whatever that look is, signifies that all of this is fake and it's all just in our head. It's why when we get close to the ashes, we see the figments of our imagination. That's what it looks like. These are the figments of our... Or, like, fragments, perhaps, of our memories, really. It's probably the best way to say it. Pieces of a world that we no longer live in. This is a serious game. Okay, chat? Serious game. Circumsigmo is for later. Road to Vostok is Road to Vostok is a Circumsigmo game. Oh my god, I've already failed. Okay, well that's a bit of a hard one. My balls are tensing so tight. Holy shit. Holy shit, my balls are tensing like crazy. I actually don't know if I'm gonna make this. Okay, come on now. Come on. One swing. Very good. Woo! Holy shit, I've never felt a thrill like this in my life. Wait, I'm stupid. I can just do this. Wait a minute. I can just do that for safety. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know about this one. Okay, we're good. Okay. Let's figure out where they go. Here. Here. Oh my god. We might be able to see this. I can finally see the bottom. Deal with the stupid centipede chasing me the entire time. Don't fuck up now. Don't fuck up now. Don't fuck up now. Go on the inside. Just go on the inside. Go safe. Don't go crazy here. I don't have a lot of life to go with here. One fall and I'm probably gonna die. Oh my god, I've made it. That was very risky. Oh. Oh. Now, what now? Hey, that wasn't me. That was scripted. That was a scripted death. Huh? Just stuck on the floor. Oh, I thought it was a cutscene. Okay, I'm supposed to move. Did we win? Maybe. Maybe not. I definitely don't feel good. We don't feel so good anymore. This chamber was made to lock you out and to force you to be in a spot such that you could never really make it down. And yet, in a way, it seems like you were able to, but for some reason, we slipped. Why is everything skewed? Because we're on the floor. We're broken. We're crawling. Maybe our left rib is gone. All we can do is just crawl in pain and hope that we can touch it in that time. So what is this? The ashes. You breathe in the ancient ashes. It coats your throat and lungs. You fight the urge to cough, and your eyes water. Holy shit! The ancient ashes. I don't know if I should have sniffed that one. They warned you this place was filled with illusions. Illusions. Maybe even the bug was an illusion. Maybe just to fool you into going faster. Tricks the mind, intangible and ruinous, like the bug that was chasing me, like these bodies, these statues which are really bodies. They claimed all who come here meet the face of regret. Do I regret anything? I don't really know. But there was no greater folly than to lose your life for a memory. Because we came here because we wanted to see her again. You sniff her when you should have licked her. The shape of her manifests behind your eyes. It's her. It's whoever she is. I'm assuming my partner. This music is amazing. And all thoughts of regret or folly are silenced. That's us. That was a very, very good short game. Surprisingly good. The mechanics were very fun. I actually think on its own, the mechanics are a fantastic set of mechanics to play with for a game. But then even the way it told the story and sort of forced you to think about and to seek these things out, you could have skipped all of it if you wanted to. You could have skipped every single one and gone only for the final one if you wanted to. But the fact that you had to go out of your way to get the rest, it works very well because it puts you in control of the pacing of the story, and it even gives you that as a reward. It feels like you're the one going through the struggle, so you feel even that satisfaction when you understand more about what's happening and you see these bits of your life and the memory of it. And it's so short. It's such an easy, short, quick game. Such an easy game, chat. Such an easy game. But see, you sniff her when you should have licked her. And I want you to think about this. Nightmare mode. I want you to think about this, okay? It's faster and smarter, increased damage taken, kilns have been destroyed. When they were making paint out of mummies, and they were eating mummies, right? Do you think that? Do you think they like bet on who could eat different various parts of the mummy? Like, you know, do you think somebody betted on eating the mummy's ass? Do you think they had different things that they wanted to eat? Like maybe they want to eat the ass, maybe they want to eat the head, the brain, maybe they want to eat like the penis or the vagina, right? We live in a world where that's real. Where you think that this is fantasy, but people actually did that. They ground up mummy penis and they ate it. Yeah, you bet there was that one guy that always went for this. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I also love how you always saying breathe in the asses. Like, I don't know how to spell it. What's that game where it's like, smell the ashes? Half-Life 2. It's like the intro to Half-Life 2, but with a vaguely sexual appeal. What happens if I die? Eat me. Eat me. I want to see what happens when you eat me. Eat me. Oh, here comes Joe the ass eater again. I mean, this is the thing, okay? I also wonder this too. Do you think swinger groups, do you think they have like different titles and names for different people who do different things? God, that's so disgusting. Oh God, I think it's so nasty. Because like, if somebody is known to eat ass well, do you think they invite him because he eats ass? And because they're swingers, right? Like, like in the same way that you might hire a delivery driver because they deliver very fast. Do you think that they hire the same guy because he eats ass very well? they bring him to every party. That's good. Of course, they leave Yelp stars too. Holy shit. That's a good app idea. Okay, if you want to make money, and you want to make a lot of money, okay? Make an app, make a mobile app that allows you to anonymously review people in the swinging community. And the reason why you'll make a lot of money is for some reason everyone who swings is rich. Because, and this is my theory, they swing because they're unhappy in life and they're trying to find happiness through sex. Not to say that that doesn't make you happy, but more to say that, like, they're doing that instead of just, I don't know, like finding a better relationship or something. You know what I mean? Me trying to stick it into her butt. It doesn't fit! It doesn't fit! No! That's good.